Let's see if we can get people in here. Hi guys, this is the first live. Let's see what we get. Searching, searching, searching. Yeah, you can be in it too. You're silly. All right, let's see if we can get some people heading in here. Been going live. How are you guys tonight? This is Sassy for everybody who knows Sassy Goes Keto. Just something that I'm learning how to do my first live tonight. So I am just Allie. Enough. But we're gonna get in here and see what we can get and see how many people I can get live in here. I'm gonna go live for about an hour. And some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing is I'm just cooking, cinnamon roll cookies. We're gonna do some peanut butter cookies, and we're also gonna do some Cheez-Its, some Parmesan Cheez-Its. So I want to take and see if anybody's up on here. Just say hey, hello. Give me a hello if you're in, if you see this. But we're gonna go ahead and start getting some cooking done here. Last time I tried a live video, I wasn't able to get out to people on time because I didn't advertise it in time. So we'll just see.
It wasn't a live, it was a premium thing.
It was a preview?
No.
Yeah, it was a preview, something like that.
It was a...
But hope to see people popping in. Give me a hello if you guys are here. All right, so some of the things that I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with making something really easy. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make the Parmesan crackers first. It's something that I tried and I loved it. It was super, super, super delicious. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to see. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. If you can, go ahead and share this live. With the more the merrier. Pretty happy with doing this, so I'm excited. I'm ready to see if we can get this rolling and see if we're going. Tell everybody I love them. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Hopefully we can get more people flooding in here. So I got me a new gift today. I was pretty excited. It says Sassy since birth. Well, let me get it. That is really cool because I got a bowl to go with it and I got a cute little mug that goes with it, and it says Sassy since birth as well. I was so excited when my husband got that for me. I was like, oh, how cute. All right, so on some of the first things that I'm going to be doing, of course, I had already said, but nobody else was in here. If you're just joining in, leave a comment, say hi, hello, how are you? So that way I know exactly who's in the room, who's not in the room, so we can chat and we can get things through.
Weirdo.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make the Parmesan crackers. I know that for me, Super Bowl's coming. Yay! Love Super Bowl. So this is very simple, very easy, and if you have a microwave, you can do it. So simple, so easy. If you don't have a microwave, that's fine. You have a new wave oven, you can use it in the new wave oven as well, and you can also put it in the oven. You can even put it in your air fryer. So it's like a triple, quadruple, trifecta that you guys can get that you can do, and it's very low carb. So that is it's one carb per 24 crackers. Per 24 crackers. So that's actually really exciting. You can make them big, small, however you like. I'm going to try to be making some big because my son and my husband are going to be eating some raw hamburger with it. So that's what I'm going to try and make some big, and I'm going to try and make some small. So some of the things that you're going to need for these Parmesan crackers is you're going to need either a bullet, a ninja, um, a blender, anything you can just to grind it up just enough. It's not necessarily that you have to have it, but it makes things so much easier. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to use my ninja because it's easier. I can just put it in there and blend it up and then get it all rolled out and ready to go. So I'm hoping I can get you guys the view pretty good. I might have to change it up just a little bit so you can see a little bit more. I know you might be a little bit farther away, but we'll get that going. Okay, so on our crackers, you are going to need, this is just for 24 crackers, you're going to need 1/2 cup of almond flour. You can do the super fine almond flour. I just have the finely shifted almond flour that I have bought uh, at Sam's Club. You're going to need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, fresh Parmesan cheese, which I had bought some already. You can buy Parmesan Reggiano, Parmesan, what is it, Asiago? Any one of those works. It works really well. And 2 teaspoons of water. I used 2 tablespoons last time, and the crackers were still good. They were still crunchy. But if I do the 2 teaspoons and then grind it up together, and we're going to see how extra crispy they come out. And these are just going to go in the microwave, and they're going to go in the, we're going to do 1-minute intervals. And last time it took me 3 to 4 minutes to do it, and that's because I added more water to me. So if I add less water, maybe it'll take less time. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get making these here. Let's get this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my half cup, and I was going to double this recipe, but I did, but I've got 3 different things, so, and an hour to do the live stream, so I figured maybe more. It just depends on how long it lets me go. All right, so I'm going to do a half a cup, and that's why I have my parchment paper down here, because I'm a messy cook. You guys know me, messy. Okay, so then I took my Parmesan cheese, 1/2 cup, and I'm going to do a half a cup of my almond flour. And you guys, if you bring your almond flour out of the freezer, it's not going to be a big deal because you're going to be putting in your blender, your bullet, your, whatever kind of emulsifier you have that's going to ground this up. Grind, ground, grit. We'll get it all. So, hello, how are you? Hi, Sissy. Mwah, miss you, love you. Hi, Stella. It's my daughter. Yeah, Allison made me an apron. It's pretty cute, huh? She did a good job. Okay, so we got the half a cup of almond flour, half a cup of Parmesan. Now we're gonna need 2 teaspoons of water. I have tablespoons, so I'm just gonna, I don't even know what I do with my teaspoon. Tablespoon. I'm gonna eyeball it. So, I'm gonna get my lid. Find out which way it goes here. Put it on there, and then I'm just gonna pulsate it a couple times just to mix this up. And the last time I put everything but the bagel seasoning, and I put this inside of it to make the crackers taste better. Oh, they were so good. But I was thinking, sprinkling them on top and then baking them while they're on top makes it even better. You can sprinkle it with salt, anything that you want to make these crackers, and they're super easy, guys. Even you can get the kids in here and have these kids do it. So I might be a little bit noisy here for a minute, but we're going to go ahead and pulsate this a couple times to get the Parmesan and the almond flour. All right. And this is just going to make like regular Cheez-Its. So if you want to add any of your other seasonings, that's perfectly fine. You can add the other seasonings. So what I did is I just pulsated it to where it was super fine. And now comes the easy part. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of water. I'm just going to add, there's a little bit in here. I'm not using a full tablespoon. You're going to add one at a time just so you can pulsate it a little bit just to get, well then, that worked out wonderful. Okay, and then you're going to put the other one in. And it's starting to get a little gritty. You want that. And it's basically, you're just making the dough. And another half a teaspoon. We're not going to do the full tablespoon. And if you can see, it's actually starting to clump up together to create a dough. That's exactly what you want. All right, let me test this out. And my parchment paper. I have that down because I'm going to be using that, and it just doesn't want to stay. All right. So then as you can, I'm just all bumbles today. You can see it comes together really good, like a dough. So, and that's all you need. So we're going to put that out. That is done. Quick, easy, simple. ready to go. So, hi Aunt Candy, love you. Trying to do both of these at the same time. Thanks for joining in, guys. I really appreciate it. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this live going or not. I was a little confused, a little nervous all at the same time, but hey, what's the sense of being nervous? Nothing but family here. Love all y'all. All right, so now I'm just going to take and just mush this together. Hopefully, yeah, you guys can see. If you can't see, just let me know in the comments below, and then we'll try and get you down there so that way you can see. Super easy. For those of you that are joining in late, I am making some Parmesan Cheez-Its. So what I did is I added a half a cup of almond flour, half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and 2 teaspoons of water. And I just used my Ninja and balled it up. Really easy. We're going to make these in the microwave at 1-minute intervals. Alright, so my kitchen, I've got food everywhere, y'all, because I'm just cooking everything tonight. I just felt like cooking. So you're going to take some parchment paper. Depends on if you have square in your microwave. If your microwave is round, you're just going to make it the size of the plate, because you're just going to set it right on the plate. You don't have to have an extra plate. You don't have to have anything else, just this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to roll these crackers out. And I believe they said they needed to be about 1/4 of an inch thick. And you can make it thinner than that, the crispier it'll get. So, and it's going to be delicious. They are so good, y'all. I'm just like, I was surprised. After we cooked them, it took me, just like I said, about 4 minutes to do my last ones. And that's because I did 2 tablespoons of water. And they were a little bit still wet. Everybody hates that moist word, so we're not even going to worry about that. Alright, let me check the... Alright, so what I did, and I'm going to save this because I'm going to be making more later, so... And I can lift this up to show you guys. I just made it rounded out. Now this time, if you want to add salt to the top of your Cheez-Its to make it really good, you can add salt. Let me see if I have my pizza cutter here. I'm going to have to run and get my pizza cutter. That was the only thing I didn't forget. I like it with everything but the bagel seasoning on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle some over the top. And then I'm going to gently press them in. Thank you. Alright. And now, I'm just going to do the small crackers here, because on the big crackers, let me get you down a little bit more so you guys can see. There we go. And I put everything but the bagel seasoning on the top of it. Get that going. And then they want it for hamburger, so I mean I can do some bigger ones, but I'm just going to do small ones. It says you can get anywhere from 24 to 50 crackers out of this. And 24 crackers is only 1 net carb, guys. So, I mean, that's really good for only having 1 net carb. This is so simple. You can get the kids involved. I know everybody likes having the kids involved to get it. I'm just cutting them in little 1-inch squares. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be beautiful. Okay. And then in order to make it look like a cheese stick, I just took one of my skewers that I have, and I just poke a hole, 3-4 holes in it, however you like. You don't have to get pretty with it, but it just gives it that authentic cracker, because you got the holes in it. It really messes with your mind. You're like, ooh, but y'all, you're not going to know the difference. It's good.
Yes, you will.
Allison's not quite keto, so
I don't like
she
it.
said she doesn't like the graininess of the almond flour.
No, I don't like the crackers.
So, and she doesn't like the cheese and the crackers either. So, we're trying her on different things, but
yeah,
she's 10, so we'll give her a break. Hey, at least she's brutally honest, and that's what matters. So, okay, so I don't know where my scissors are, but I just poked little holes in there. Done. So, in order, I kind of made this a little bit too big. So, I'm just going to tear my paper on across, because I do have a circular microwave. And this is just enough. All right. To get it in there. So now that I have my crackers, I'm going to go ahead and set it on my plate and start cooking it for 1 minute. And then we're going to check it on 1 minute intervals. It will just set it right on there. 1 minute and bam. Easy. Best crackers that you're ever going to have. Just wait, guys. Just wait. I live by these crackers. They are super delicious. I made 2 batches and they didn't last more than 6 hours. We were just dipping them in everything, just chowing down, come in and grab a snack, and that's the way it was. I was just like, wow. But look, for you guys that came in late, this is one of the gifts that I got, and it says Sassy Since Birth. I've got a bowl that goes with this. I got my cute little cup, and it says Sassy Since Birth as well, and I got a little bowl that goes with it, and it's so cute. And I'm like, yay. So I thought that was really exciting, and it was at the Dollar General, so I was just like, what? I was so excited. I was like, yes. My husband got me the cup and the bowl, and then I just went today to go do a little bit of shopping to get some regular stuff, and that was there, and I'm like, yes, I have to have that. I have to have it. Yes, you microwave it. It's so easy, so easy. So I'm just gonna check it. I'm gonna put it in for another minute, and I didn't use as much water, so it might not take me 4 minutes. It might only take me 3 minutes. So on a couple of the other recipes, while that is cooking, guys, I tried these cinnamon roll recipes that I got offline on one of my keto cooking groups. They had posted it on there, which I need to find out who posted it because, oh my sweet Jesus, they are good. I turn around and I cook them, and I'm going to do them for a Christmas cookie, and I want to do the cream cheese frosting for the top of it. So I got a new chocolate frosting that I want to make to put on top of it too, but I'm just showing you guys the cookie recipe tonight. Baking them just to get that going. They're delicious. They are really good. I think it made 30, 42 cookies, something like that. And it was a lot of cookies. And I was just like, I'm bringing them and just handing them out to everybody for gifts because they were just that good. And they are sizzling really good. They're not quite done yet. I mean, you can, guys, if you had smellogram, oh, smells so delicious. Smellogram. Yes, smellogram. Everybody likes a courtesy sniff if it smells good. We just not even going there. Yeah, I'm doing a lot, guys. I'm making keto raspberry bread. I'm going to make some keto blackberry bread. I'm going to make some blueberry muffins. I'm going to be making some of those keto cookies with the nuts and the coconut. I'm just in a baking mood tonight, so we're going all in. I'm just like, yes, I have my energy drink here ready and waiting to be up and going and eating and cooking and everything all in one. So we're going to set that over there so I don't chop my fingers off. Hey guys, I was really excited. I wonder if you guys have this in your area. I just went to the grocery store and found it. It is Peter Pan Natural Peanuts Butter. It's only salt and peanuts. That's it. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get the camera. There we go. Woo, left is right, right is left. I was really excited about that. I'm going to try one more minute and then we're good. Probably won't even need that minute. And then they're going to set for a minute and they're going to get hard and crispy. So good. So while we're doing that, I need this one. Grab me a bowl because this next one is going to be a big recipe because we're going to be doing this cinnamon roll sugar cookies. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube too. So that way we can get everything on there. Maybe I'll get more views out of it, more, you know. This is just the first live to see what I can do. Everybody else is doing it. It seems pretty easy, so why not? Oh, they smell so good. I think this is number 4, right? Number 4? Something so easy, so good. You guys are going to make these, and then You're missing chips. You're missing Cheez-Its. These are gonna be super delicious. All right. Hot. Whoops. On my microwave. All right, and they are done. They started to get a little brown in the middle. That it looks darker on there on the screen than it is. But yes, that's how it goes. You're gonna let it cool off just for a moment to get that done, just to get it cool. And then I'll show you. It usually just takes like a minute just for it to cool, and then bam, crackers off. Good, delicious. You're just gonna break them apart, get them together, and on two. Mmm. I am such in a hurry to eat these. They're really delicious. I just ate something simple tonight for dinner. A little bit of cheese and crackers with a little bit of meat, some salami and pepperoni, and I'm good. Mm-mm-mm. So good. And it's already starting to crisp up, you guys. You can see. Starting to crisp up. Starting to get there. And they're going to be yummy. All right. So then they just break apart for you. And then you hear the crunch. Let me see if I can get it. It's crunchy. Super delicious. Easy. And it only took me about 4 minutes to get it done. So I added just the right amount of water this time. So that was actually really good. So it just depends on your area. Anywhere from 2 teaspoons to 2 tablespoons. So look how perfect. They got the holes in it just like the cracker. There we go. The back looks really good. And y'all, crunchy. I can't wait to try these with other things, you know. Try it with a different cheese. I don't know why the Parmesan is just perfect. I mean, it's delicious. So I'm just going to break all these apart. And now I have my big pile of crackers. I mean, guys, if you were to buy this in there, this is almost a whole box of crackers that usually for Cheez-Its you pay like $3 for them. So, and so easy. I mean, it just comes out. You guys gotta let me know if you try them. It's really easy. And even for people who can't cook, that's all you have to do. It's all you have to do. So, and you want to hear how crunchy? Crunchy. All right, so there goes that. There goes the cookie recipe. Or cookie. The Cheez-It recipe. So, you guys, recipe. Yeah, crackers, Cheez-Its. I'm going to make them bigger because they have some seasoned hamburger that my husband and them eat that they like, which a lot of people don't know what it is, but it's just raw hamburger that's seasoned and they put it on a cracker and they eat it. So, okay. Next, we're going to get on to the sugar cinnamon roll cookies. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm not going to be creating the frosting for you, but the frosting is really easy. I just add a stick of butter, and then I do a block of cream cheese, and then a half of a cup of powdered sugar, and with a tiny bit of vanilla, and I mix all that up together, and then put that on top of the cookies, and you can even use food dye. So to get that going, yummy. Okay, for the cinnamon roll cookies is what we're gonna need is you need 1 cup of butter, softened. Okay, so basically 2 sticks of real butter. My butter has salt in it, so I'm going to be omitting the salt in the recipe because my butter already has salt in it. You need 1 cup of a sugar-free sweetener, or for you that are not keto, you can use a cup of sugar. I'm going to be using monk fruit, which I have here. That's my go-to sugar-free. You'll just have to measure it if you use like pure or stevia or anything else like that. You can always do the drops as well if you do half and half if you like to mellow that out. But for me, monk fruit is the best because it doesn't have the cooling effect, and it's the closest that I like that comes, the texture that I like that comes closest to sugar. Okay, you're going to need 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 3 cups of almond flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and then the salt. But I'm omitting the salt because I don't want the salt in there. And this is not a doubled recipe, but if you want to, you can back up on this if you don't want to make an extreme amount of cookies. Then you can cut all these ingredients in half and just make a tiny batch. It works just the same. So I'm going to take all my wet ingredients, and I'm not going to be using my mixer. I was going to, but I've got it all set out and ready to go. So, and I probably should have used a clear bowl so you guys can see this, but I might even switch that. Well, my clear bowl is currently have food in it, so
Broken.
no, it's not broken. It just has food in it. I put it in the refrigerator. All right, so now we have 2 sticks of butter, and then I'm going to add. Last time I added the powdered monk fruit, which was fine because it wasn't grainy or anything at all. And this is a rather big recipe, so. And I'm just doing my 1 cup of sugar. And on the vanilla, it says 1 tablespoon. So that's all I had in there. Okay. So I did 1 tablespoon of vanilla. You don't, and then you're gonna add your eggs to this as well. I don't know how y'all do it, but I usually do all my liquids and then all my dries. It's just a habit, the way I was taught when I was cooking. When I was taught to cook. All right, let's get that going. All right, so we got those going, up and going. Let's see, almond flour and maybe I will. All right, I talked myself into it. I was gonna do it by hand, but I got so much cooking to do tonight. I better save some arm strength. So, what kind of recipes have you guys come across? Anything good, new? Pumpkin cookies, all kinds of cookies. Ooh, chocolate chip cookies. I'm gonna be making too. I gotta get all this together, so I'm like, yes. All right, now I'm just gonna blend this up. It might be a little loud, so I'm gonna get that blended up. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be super mixed. Nothing like that, because then I'll just have to be doing that. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is my 3 cups of almond flour. My almond flour might have chunks in it, so we're going to use the handy dandy sifter here. I just don't have enough room on all my cabinets. I'm just like, we're going to need 3 cups is what I said. 1, 2, and 3. I put out a new video today, which was the biscuit video that I've been trying to get out for a while, but I have a new computer now, so I can actually do it. I'm like, all right, so we're going to get that there. And I'm going to add my 3 teaspoons of baking powder. Oops, I spilled it. I'm kind of eyeballing it. There we go. All right, I'm going to sift this up in there. I have a lot of clumps in my flour because it was frozen, so my almond flour. So I was like, yay, so exciting. How am I doing so far, guys? Let me know in the comment. Am I doing pretty good? First time live? So, how many of y'all are going to try the crackers? You think that's worth it for being keto? I think it's worth it. I mean, I got my first 2 keto crates in. Got a lot of wonderful things in there. Really excited on that. I'm like, yay. And it just goes by so fast when you have 3 people eat them. Super, super fast. So, all right. Almond flour down. Baking powder down. Now you need 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And y'all, I'm just going to eyeball it because I know with the cinnamon. All right. 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You guys can add more. Tablespoons are perfect because cinnamon, the more the merrier. Okay, so that's all I have for there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix this up. So we're going to be loud again. It's going to be quick, easy. Get all that cinnamon up in there. And I'm going to be making a mess. So, all right. That was it. Put that there. Do we have time? My pup is down here wanting scraps. He's waiting for me to drop something. So now I'm just going to take my little spatula and get in the grooves just to get that. And guys, that was so easy. That was it. So now we're going to get the scooper and get them scooped out and push them down. Just make sure the butter is pretty good and mixed in there. Mixed really well. These are so good, guys. They take, the longer I let them set, the harder they got. And then they turned into a really good cookie. Oh, really good cookie. I couldn't believe it. I was flabbergasted because I didn't think they were going to turn out. I was just like, they're too. I tell you what I did. During the first batch, I made like 12 cookies. And I didn't think they were going to get hard because you know me, I'm too impatient to wait. And I didn't think they were going to get hard, so I waited a little bit, took it off, and then I got aggravated with it. So then I turned around and tried to make it into a cake because I was like, I'm just going to put it all in there and see what I can get and just let it rise and then, you know, get the crumble going. And it was hilarious. I was just so impatient. Well, it did turn out to be, they came out just fine. Just fine. They were beautiful. They were delicious. I was just like, wow. I was just too impatient to wait. And that is, patience is a virtue. So, all right. Let me empty this water out before I make a bigger mess. All right, so I'll put that there. And we are going to make, and that's it. So here's the, for anybody who wants to take like a snapshot, screenshot of them, hold that up. They're delicious. Oh my God. We're going to cook them at 350 for 12 to 15 minutes. And then you're going to let them set for at least 2 to 3 minutes to harden up to get cookies. The longer they set, the harder they're going to get. What I'm using is the 1.5 tablespoon cookie. You guys can sprinkle the sugar on top to make them just like sugar cookies. You can sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon. And these I actually do press down, but I didn't have to because I realized that they're going to spread out. They actually spread out really, really good. So I was happy that I came across this cookie recipe because it smells just like cinnamon roll cookies, guys. Yummy. And that's why I said, if you like more cinnamon, you can even make gingerbread cookies out of this and substitute, I guess, substitute the 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon for some ground ginger. And then make some. Last time I made a lot. I made like 12 or 15 per tray. So they're going to be big. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12. So I did 12 and I still have lots. So lots of batter left. I'm not going to sprinkle anything on them. I'm going to go ahead and pop them in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes at 350. All right. All right, 15 minutes it is. All right, so that's recipe number 2. So for the guys, those of you that came in late, let's see which one that is. I have shortbread cookies, recipe 2. The peanut butter cookies is what I'm going to be doing next. But here, as you can see in my writing, this is the crackers. So, and then I tell you 2 minutes up to 4 minutes, and then one carb for and then 24 crackers for 1 carb. And then this is the next one I'm going to do, and is the peanut butter cookies. This is the one right here. This is the one I'm going to be doing next. So that way you guys can take a snapshot of that and make these cookies yourself. I haven't tried to get the kids involved on making these cookies because they're super wet, but I mean, you can get them just to squeeze the handle and put them on there and, you know, make them feel loved and all together. And then I have some shortbread cookies that I got that I want to do too, which is almond flour, monk fruit, vanilla, and butter, which is super easy. Bake at 300 for 15 to 25 minutes. Something really, really easy. And you're going to press these ones, you're going to press flat because they're going to kind of stay the way they are. So, all right, well, while we got them cookies, let's get them. Cookie dough everywhere, y'all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so now we're going to get on to the peanut butter cookies. The peanut butter cookies are something that I saw today. Thank you to Keto Connect for putting the peanut butter cookies out. Are you want cookie dough? Oh, there you go. Now you know someone else who loves the cookie dough. Everybody likes mom's cookie dough. All right. All right, so now we're going to get on with our peanut butter cookies. I'm going to put these up. We're going to let them bake. And I'm going to get another one. It's not a very big recipe, so I can do it in a clear bowl so you guys can see. All right, clear bowl, mess everywhere. We're going to set these cookies up here. And then these are also going to be easy. Okay, what we are going to need is a peanut butter of your choice. For me, I have keto peanut butter, which is only peanuts and salt. So I have the Peter Pan and I have the naturals. Both are really, really good. The Peter Pan I just picked up today. I have not tried it, but it's not all mixed up. So I'm going to use this one. And all it is peanuts and salt. There's nothing, no sugar, nothing else in it. Okay. All right. Of course, you're going to have that layer on top. Let me get something. All right. I'm just going to mix this up so that way, I should have did this before. I didn't even think about it. I was shaking it and shaking it and shaking it, thinking that I would. I should get Christmas music on, but I want to post this on my YouTube, so I don't want to get demonetized for doing that. So
you mean copyrighted?
Or copyrighted, yeah, not demonetized. Remember, what's her name got demonetized?
Because she was eating a brush.
Yeah. I'm like, things are so crazy right now, so crazy.
That was like a few years ago.
All right, so what we're gonna need is 1 cup of peanut butter. And I got a clear bowl so you guys can see. Let's bring it down a little bit more. All right. I guess it's pretty much going to be almost a whole jar. All right, 1 cup of peanut butter. And these are super easy too. I was just like, what? So I have not tasted these. This is the first time I'm trying this recipe out to see how good it is. So, all right. Better not do that. Don't want people to get grossed out. Mama's licking her fingers.
This is fine.
All right. So now we're going to need a half of a cup of monk fruit since I did some powdered monk fruit earlier because I was going to put granulated in it, but I decided not to. I was like, no. It's good. Got almond flour everywhere. Is it 8:12? I don't even know what time we've been in here for. And I believe I should have just about a half of a cup. You guys can make them sweeter if you like. You know, up to 1 cup. So we're going to see if it needs more. All right, exactly 1/2 cup of monk fruit, which is a sugar substitute. You're going to need 1 egg in here as well. And then they say if it's still too moist or wet, as people say, if it is still too wet, then you could take and add some almond flour to it to get it baked and ready to go. Get it thicker, I guess you would say, because it turns into a rather thick dough, which surprises me. I mean, just wait. I mean, it's just, what? I watched it a couple times and I was like, way to go, Keto Connect. Yay. So, I mean, they turned out, and I'm going to add a good favorite to it. I didn't grind them up yet. I should have. But for those of you who, and look, the dough just turned out super thick. And look how thick that is. Thick. So you can make a cookie out of it. Wow. I'm shocked. I'm like, yes. Cookies. Who loves cookies? I love cookies. Hello, whoever just joined in. Thank you guys for joining in. Right now we're making cookies, crackers, and going to be cupcakes and all kinds of goody deliciousness. And they're keto, low sugar. If you have somebody who's diabetic that isn't able to eat all the goody stuff around Christmas, this is perfect recipes. They're fast, they're easy, and they'll keep you from cheating. I guarantee you on that. So they helped out a lot. Okay, we did the crackers, which are there. We did the peanut butter cookies, which are here, which I will get a pan out so we can get them going. I don't need any almond flour because they turned out just the way they are. What's that? We did the cinnamon sugar cookies, cinnamon roll cookies, which are in there now. All right. So that next one, the shortbread cookies, they're really, really good. Really good. Those are something I'm going to be making. I don't always say shortbread. They taste more like a sugar cookie to me, but we'll figure it out. And we'll see what you're going. So these are the quick 4 recipes that I got that I really, really like. So, I don't know where my other pan went, so let me see. Oh, they're so good. They're rising up delicious, guys. Let me see if I can you see it from there? Let me unplug you real quick. Let's see. Can you see it from there, guys? Look how they're rising. See, you didn't even have to do anything. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy about that. They're delicious, yummy, oh so good cookies. And I am too impatient to be ready for cookies, so that's my issue. Right now I'm trying to find a pan because my small pan just got up and grew legs and walked off. All right, well, since my little pan grew legs and walked off, I'm just going to go ahead and make some cookies in here. So, for some extra added, I was going to grind up some of these and put some peanuts in it to give it an extra crunch. I did not grind it up because I want to try them first to see if I like them or if I need to tweak them to make them better. I have these for cookies as well because I'm going to be making some no-bake cookies. So, All right. Get that done. And we made a little ball. And I'm just going to take a fork like you would normally do a peanut butter cookie. And then put the fork in there. Make some. I'll try and do 6 cookies in this little pan just to get you guys a gist of what they look like. And then I'll continue with them. So hi, if you're just joining in, leave a hi below. Let me know what you guys think. You keto, not keto, this works for everybody. So I hope you guys are doing wonderful tonight. We are cooking up a storm. All right. 4. And it looks like I'm going to get around 18 cookies with these. So that's pretty good. I got 18 cookies is not bad. So not bad at all. All right, so there I have my 6 cookies, peanut butter cookies. All right, and all I'm gonna do is take the fork and press them down just like you would a peanut butter cookie. And if anybody has a peanut allergy or anything else like that, you can make this with the almond butter as well. So if you're not allergic to the almonds, but you're allergic to peanuts, look how cute. And I can't wait to try these out. I'm so excited. So on these peanuts, they say 350 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. So I can't wait to try these. I can't wait. All right, let me see here. And the cookies are looking super delicious. They are going to be a little brown on the edges, which is the perfect amount that you want them to be. I left them in for the full 15 minutes because that way they got nice and good and crispy. But tend to watch, ovens may vary. Tend to watch it to make sure it doesn't burn it when it starts getting to look too brown on the edges. Then that's when you want to take them out and let them cool. Woo, I've got peanut butter, and yeah, my kitchen is a utter mess. Look at the clutter. Clutter, clutter, clutter. And I got almond flour all over my phone. I was trying to figure out if I needed to have my phone for this, if I to answer questions, anything else like that, but it all just showed up just perfectly fine. So, all right. Well, at least I have 2 of y'all. Yay! 2 is better than none. Hey, we had up to 6 people in here, so I was pretty happy on that. We're at 47 minutes. So I'm trying to, who knew that cookies and everything can take so long? I figured, oh, that's going to be a breeze. It'll probably take me like 30 minutes to get this done. Nope. Took a little bit longer than that, so, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these in. We got 135. And they are looking perfect right now. So me being me, I'm going to take them out because it is just an instinct that I have. I don't want them to burn. All right, so we're going to set that for 15 minutes. Put my other cookies up here. And take this out, set these across because I'm going to be making some other cookies. Should have did it the other way. There we go. I was just using the parchment paper to make it easy. But look how delicious these look. I'm going to give them a minute to cool off and then I'm going to take them off of here. If I try to take them off now, they're going to be brittle and they're going to fall apart. So you actually do need the time to cool. Yeah, I can barely hold on for about a minute and I'm already one. That means really, really good. So I'm like, so yummy. Oh, excited to try new recipes, get some recipes out there for you all so you guys can bake and share some love with your family, with your friends, your relatives. Give a little kid some sunshine. It's been so hard this past year. We're going to say goodbye to 2020 and hello 21.
If it's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
2020 could be a
Oh,
preview
they
of
smell
2021.
so good. They smell like cinnamon rolls, guys. And see, I'm trying to be impatient. It's still a little squishy. Have to be impatient. Almond flour, for some reason, you have to let them set. And I'm too impatient. I don't want to let them set. So I'm just gonna put some cookies out on there and get that going. So I'm like, yay, I'm trying to get it done so I can taste it before that 1 hour mark hits. Because I don't want to take you guys, take your time. I'm gonna start doing more of these though. So that way I can get on and watch my fan base expand, you know? Some people may not know. Some people don't, don't like to research. So they're just like, no, I don't want to do it. I just want someone to show me do it. So guess what? We're going to show you. We're going to show you. So if you guys are new here, Sassy Goes Keto on YouTube is my YouTube channel. There I like to experiment with recipes, cooking recipes, all keto, new recipes, dirty keto, lazy keto. I do it all. Strictly for me, I do a little bit of dirty keto, not much, but mostly strict keto. My daughter's just low carb, so my husband is strict keto, so he does strict keto as well. And so I tend to cook. I like to batch cook, time off from work, so I'm ready to go. I'm ready to cook. Oh, and they're starting to firm up, guys. And you know me. Okay. Right now it is cakey because it's not quite crisp up enough, but oh, guys. Cinnamon roll cookies. Cinnamon roll cookies. And look how fluffy they're going to be. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See? Couldn't wait. I couldn't do it. You want to try? Mm-hmm. You can come over here if you want. No? Okay. Oh my goodness. Very, very good. The next batch I'm going to do, and I'm going to put some ginger, ground ginger in here. These are just the cinnamon roll cookies. I'm going to be making cream cheese frosting to go on top. I'm going to color the cream cheese frosting. I'm going to do some red, some green.
It's Allie approved.
It's Allie approved. She said it's delicious. It's good. So the longer they sit, the harder they're going to get. The more delicious they're going to get. I have the peanut butter for those who joined in. Hello, how are you? Thanks for joining in. Really appreciate it. What we're doing here is we're making cookies. I did some cinnamon roll cookies. We did some easy peanut butter cookies. We did some Parmesan crisp crackers, which are here and crispy, crunchy, very, very crunchy. And Cheez-Its. So you're craving chips. These are really good. If you just make them regular, make them plain, no seasonings or anything on it. Good for dipping, of course, but I was thinking about making these and making some nachos. But I went and bought my Mission low carb tortillas so that way I can fry up some tortilla shells. And I'm going to cut them in little strips and fry them up and put some cinnamon and sugar on it. Almost like a churro kind of thing because I've been craving those. I want cinnamon and sugar, so I have my monk fruit. I have some cinnamon. I'm going to fry those up. I'm going to be putting those on a video as well. So, but yeah, Cheez-Its, crispy. You can literally hear it, guys. So exciting. All right. And these are actually good enough to where I can actually put them in here. I saved a container, which I had cookies in here already. So I'm going to be putting the cookies in there to cool a little bit more. That way they get nice and cool and I can start another batch of cookies. So these four are going to have to go over here. I have a little cookie tray that I want to put these on, some little tins that I'm going to put them in. Really, really good. Okay, so we're going to set these up here and we're going to let them cool. And we're going to get some more going. Yep, my phone's going off, so. All right, we're going to get some more cookies. I hope you guys are having a good day. Thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. First live. Next, I wish I can have more music, but I can't have music if I want to post it on YouTube. So, wow, that one went crazy. But that's okay. I'm glad to have you guys in here, whoever's in here. That's left. You know, got 2 people. 2 people's better than no people. I'm still happy with that.
There was 4 last time I checked.
Yep. There was a total of 7.
There's
But
only
that's okay.
2 now.
Maybe people get
Who's still left in here?
Maybe your sister. Maybe the girls.
Oh, there's 3 people. Type in the chat, hi, if you're still here.
Alright, so we got 12 more cookies going in. And these are the cinnamon roll cookies. So delicious. Alright. So what I'm going, oh, this one doesn't have the thing on it. I'm just going to add a little bit of cinnamon on these. Just to make them a little beautiful. The other ones I didn't add cinnamon on it. Oh, that one was a little crooked. Just to get them more like cinnamon rolls. These are going to flatten out really good. They taste delicious, guys. So yummy. So yummy. All right, we're going to get this in. And it says we have 7 minutes remaining, and them peanut butter cookies smell delicious. Oh, I've been craving peanut butter. Have you guys craved peanut butter so much? I'm like, I don't know. There's something just about the peanut butter that gets really delicious. All right, so we did the crackers. We did the peanut butter crackers. We did the cinnamon roll.
Peanut butter
Cookies. Yeah, peanut butter cookies.
Crackers.
Now, I am going to do the shortbread cookies. Which I'm really excited about that. Let's see if we can.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, they're over there. Go over there and grab you one. All right, so shortbread cookies. What we are going to need is you're going to need 2 cups of almond flour, 1/3 of a cup of monk fruit, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/2 cup of butter, 1 egg, and a pinch of salt. I'm going to omit the salt because I have salt in my butter already. All right, so butter is 1/2 cup, so that is 1 stick. 1/2 cup. All right, so we are making shortbread cookies now. Looks like I have only 3 minutes remaining. So let me give you that recipe. And for the shortbread cookies, you're going to be cooking them at, it's going to make 22 cookies. You're going to be cooking at 300 for 15 to 25 minutes. There is a recipe for you guys. So that way you can cook them up, get them going. Thank you for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful cooking up a storm day. And hey, we got 4 recipes out. 4. I'm pretty excited with that. So if you guys want to know more, hop on over to Sassy Goes Keto on YouTube. And then I have tons of recipes there. I'm going to have more. Just starting off, but we're going to get it. So thank you for joining me.
Like, share, subscribe.
All right, you guys have a wonderful cooking up a storm day because I know I am. Thank you for joining me once again, and you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you on the next live. Thanks for joining in. All right, bye now. Thank you. Oh, we can't. I didn't bring out the peanut butter cookies yet. We're not. Hold on. We are not going until you see these peanut butter cookies. I'm not going to do that to you. You're going to be like, what? We still got like 4 minutes. So if it doesn't cut me off, that's fine. We're going to do 4 minutes. We're going to get that going. So maybe in the meantime, get another bowl and get things started. 2 cups.
Okay, we're still on.
I still got 2 people, Mom.
so I'm just going to go ahead and throw these together. I may not be able to cook them for you guys, but we still have almost 4 minutes remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these cookies together while you guys are here with me. So my real butter has salt in it already, just like I said. So I'm going to omit the salt that's in it. But you guys can always look back at this video. I will be posting it on Sassy Goes Keto. YouTube.com. Okay, so we need 1/3 of a cup. All right, this is 2/3 of a cup, but we're gonna, it's got a measurement on the bottom to where it's 1/3. All right, so we're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of sugar, just like it says. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I need to add some more. And I have all kinds of other things. You don't have to add the vanilla. You can add strawberry, raspberry, orange, any kind that you want. I'm just going toward the other recipe, and I will. Okay, and it says you need 1 teaspoon. Whoa. All right, that is roughly a teaspoon. Okay, butter, 1 egg. And you're going to mix all this up. All right, so I'm going to cheat since I don't have my mixer. I already put it in there. I'm just going to beat this up with my... Get it all beat up and softened. And make sure your butter is softened. It works so much better. Don't do it cold. It doesn't work that way. And it doesn't have to be perfectly blended. You can still have some chunks in it because you're going to be blending the almond flour. All right, so now I'm just going to need 2 cups of almond flour, which I have my almond flour here. Peanut butter. And I'm going to have to use this one because I'm using a 1/2 cup because I use my other one for peanut butter. So 2, 3, and 2 cups of almond flour. There we go. So now I'm going to get my spoon, put that right there, and we're just going to go ahead and mix this all together. I did my 1 egg, and these are the shortbread cookies, guys. So there's nothing else in them but butter, egg, almond flour. There is no there's nothing else in it. There's nothing to make them rise. That's what the butter is for. All right, and we have 34 seconds for our peanut butter cookies. 34 seconds. We can do it. Come on. You would never know the difference between these cookies, whether they were keto or not. All right, and we have our second batch of shortbread cookies, but guess what? We're going to throw in a twist. Where did I put them? The twist is we are going to be putting white chocolate inside them and getting those cookies out. Beep. All right, kitchen timer going. Peanut butter cookies out. Oh, guys, they look so delicious. Get the chocolate chips away. We're going to let them harden up, but they turned out beautiful, guys. Oh, my goodness. Can't wait to taste them. They look gorgeous. See how they turn out? See how it goes. What is that? What? I don't know. Oh, I got vanilla on the counter. I'm like, what is that? All right, so these are hot, so I'm going to set them over there. But now you guys see the peanut butter cookies. They turned out beautiful. They don't rise. They stay exactly. I mean, they don't rise much, but they stay exactly where you put them. So quick, easy, fast. I'm like, yay. All right. So we threw in an extra recipe in there. So now we're going to go ahead and throw in some white chocolate chips. Okay, I can't spare anymore. And I'm going to do 1/3 of a cup of white chocolate chips. That is gonna up the macros just by a little bit, but not by much. So they're still gonna be, I believe, less than 2 to 3 net carbs because of the almond flour, really, and then some of this. So, and then I could put some walnuts in here as well. You know, macadamia nuts in here. This is really good with macadamia nuts. Really good. All right, so then now we got these cookies. So just like I said, I'm gonna bake the shortbread cookies for 300 degrees for 15 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna up it to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna do them for 12 to 15 minutes. So that way they get nice and golden brown on the edge. Get it going. So you guys can make all these in your new wave, in your oven, the Parmesan crisp. You can make them in your air fryer. You can make them in your new wave. You can make them in your microwave. You can make them in your oven. Whatever you have is what you can use. It works out in every single one of them. So once again, thank you so much for hanging in there. I really appreciate it. And now we are going to go ahead and head out. I showed you the peanut butter cookies. They're going to get hard. I showed you those cookies, which the cinnamon roll cookies, yummy, delicious. They're already getting hard. I like them because they're going to be crunchy. So we got that. They're ready to go. So we got the crackers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. 4. Plus the crackers. 5. So that is a good deal. So thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Next time, we'll see what we're going to do on the next recipe. So you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining in. So much love. All right. Bye-bye. Okay.
Yeah.
End it.